Hello, I'm K. Vinoda Kumari. In this video, I'm going to explain you about the distillation of water. This is the topic related to 6th class in the lesson Separation of Substances. Substances can be separated by different methods. Distillation is one of them. In this activity, first of all, let us know the materials which are required. This is the conical flask. This is the rubber cork. This is the wire gauze. This is the burner, which is also called as Bunsen burner. This is a tripod stand. This is a U-shaped tube. It is also called as a delivery tube or side tube. And we need water. So here the container is having water in it. These are the materials we need to conduct the activity. Let us see the activity. Now we shall see the procedure for conducting the activity. First of all, we have to fill the conical flask. So fill a conical flask with water, and we have to close that conical flask with one hole rubber cork, and take another conical flask having a rubber cork with one hole for it also. Now we have to insert a U-shaped tube, otherwise a side tube, or it is also called as a delivery tube, into the two conical flasks. Now we have to heat the flask with the Bunsen burner. And after some time, we'll see that the water gets heated up, and we'll find the vapors coming out of the conical flask and going into the second conical flask through the glass tube. That means the water is turning into vapor, and that vapor will enter into the second conical flask and get converted into the water. And the water that is collected in the second conical flask is called as a distilled water, because it is free from impurities. Now we shall see the activity. See the Bunsen burner. This is the Bunsen burner. So this Bunsen burner is used to heat the water. Now you have to keep a tripod stand. This is the tripod stand. We call this as a tripod stand. This is the wire gauze. We have to place the wire gauze on the stand. This is the conical flask. Now we have to fill water in the conical flask. See the water level. See it is. So you are pouring the water into the conical flask. This is the water we have taken. The water. Now you have to keep the rubber cork. The rubber cork should be fitted to the conical flask. One hole rubber cork. It is called as one hole rubber cork. This is the rubber cork. This is the wooden plank to place the second conical flask. Wooden plank. This is the second conical flask. So place it on the wooden plank. And again you have to fit a one hole rubber cork to the second conical flask also. Now bring the U-shaped tube and fit one end of the U-shaped tube to the first conical flask containing water and the second end to the second conical flask where you are not finding any water in it. This is called as a U-shaped tube or delivery tube or side tube. Now start heating. See the burner. See, we have started heating the water. See, after heating for some time, the water boils, and then water vapor is coming out. So wait for a few minutes so that you can see the water vapor coming out of the first conical flask. See, water vapor is entering and it is going round and it is entering into the second conical flask. See the water vapor, see coming out. See, these are the vapor, see coming out, and then they are entering into the second conical flask. See, water vapor. Water vapor is coming out, and then it is coming into the second conical flask. You observe it carefully. See the water here. The water level is gradually decreasing. Why? Because water is converting into vapor and this vapor is entering into the second conical flask and getting converted into the water. See, the level is gradually increasing, and here the level is increasing, and in the first conical flask the level is decreasing. That means all the vapor is getting converted into the water vapor and is entering into the second conical flask and it forms as water. So this is how we can distill water. So we can remove the impurities from the water and we can get the distilled water, otherwise it is called as a pure water. This water is used for many purposes, laboratories, and then even the doctors also use this distilled water before injecting the patient with the liquid. That is, they will mix the distilled water with the injection powder and then they administer the injection to the patient. So this is how we can get the distilled water from normal water. Thank you.